Portrait of Prince Arthur, 1st Duke of Connaught and Strathearn, born 1850, third son of Queen Victoria, in full uniform as Governor-General of Canada. MIT student prank. Ted Larkin in the middle of the Frozen Charles. My photo from 1985. Arnold Schwarzenegger on the shoulders of bodybuilder Lisa Lyon. The most outrageous breach of royal protocol, the Spice Girls kissed Prince Charles, 1997. An advertising photograph of a portable radio that allows you to enjoy music even while on a picnic, 1925. Michael Jackson and Milla Jovovich, 1990. Demolition of the New York City building, 1948. Jean-Francois Pignot, The Horse Whisperer, 1986. A girl with a cat near a destroyed house. Smolensk region, USSR, October 1st, 1941. Beware of the Dog, a 1940s sign. A police officer talks to a grandmother who rammed her car into a drugstore in the United States, 1993. Salt mine in Romania, 1940s. Explosion in the turret of the battleship Iowa, 1989. (1896) Mass crush during the coronation of Nicholas II Kudinka Field. Bill Murray interviews exclusively on the set of Groundhog Day, 1993. A rare photo of the Tibetan national football team in 1936. A Mi-10 crane helicopter at an aircraft show in Domodedovo, August 1967. Granny inspecting the local wildlife, Great Britain, 1970s. The Elvis haircut was very popular among women, 1957. Woman with what I assume to be the world's largest donut and the world's smallest cup of coffee. Liz Taylor and Harrison Ford, 1987. Woody Allen. Houston Monorail, 1950. Soldiers from the Wehrmacht walking past a Soviet Kaiser-2 heavy tank, half submerged in a bog in Lithuania during Operation Barbarossa, circa June to August 1941. Stephen Hawking with his first wife Jane Wilde and their children Robert and Lucy having a barbecue, 1977. Madonna, 1975. A drunk Paul McCartney at George Harrison's wedding, 1966. Smile Naples, 1961. The Royal Castle in Warsaw during a fire caused by German artillery shelling in 1939. Mike Tyson and Naomi Campbell, 1989. Transporting Chevrolet Vega cars, 1971, United States. Rhodesian soldiers leaving Salisbury for the Boer War, 1899. A girl drinks milk from a kitten's saucer. Breaking News, Budapest, 1975. A robot greets exhibition visitors and informs them about the exhibits. The Night of Radio Electronics assembled at the Leningrad Positron plant, 1972. Fashionable hairstyles of the 1920s. J.J. Gabor and B. Keaton in a humorous photo, 1959, Paris. A promotional photo of a British Petroleum Service station shows Swedish Air Force F-16 personnel from the Uppsala airbase refueling and servicing a Saab 105 jet trainer. 1980s. A family watching Edison's kinetophone, 1912. A United States Army machine gunner crosses a river. Vietnam War, 1968. Presentation of Thanksgiving Dinner, United States Army, Los Angeles, California, November 25, 1943. Elton John dressed as the Statue of Liberty for a photo shoot in New York City, 1980. T-34 with concrete armour. Japanese women in Western clothes, Meiji period, circa 1900s. Water skiers wishing you a happy new year, 1970. German pilots interrogate hero of the Soviet Union fighter pilot Yakov Antonov, who was shot down in combat with them on August 25, 1942. And poses with his brand new Triumph motorcycle, circa 1900s, glass negative with some damage. The British royal family watches the first Formula One race in history, May 13, 1950, Silverstone. The Simpsons creators Matt Groening, James Brooks and Sam Simon with the cartoon characters, 1990. A British medical sergeant disinfects former female prisoners at the Bergen-Belsen concentration camp, 1945. A New Zealand soldier stands amidst a huge pile of fuel cans in Taranto, Italy, in 1943. Pilots retrieve a puppy warming itself in an airplane wing intake, 1942. War damage in Bezuidenhout in The Hague after Allied bombing on March 3, 1945. Aerial view of Manhattan, 1944. A late 19th century photo of Madame Milo, also known as the Hair Queen. Her hair was 6 feet 2 inches long. The Uncertain Tea or Uncertainly Bucket. It was a legendary radical 1960s American show car. A custom Ford Model T built by Steve Scott, 1965. Girl walking with her rabbit. 1973, Shinagawa, Japan. An accident involving a logging truck with a log literally piercing a car, Buffalo, New York, 1929. Paris, 1955. Camouflage lessons, New York City, 1943. Flood in Samara, 1927. Luigi Lineri, Italian collector who has gathered and carefully categorized stones from the Adige River in northern Italy for over 50 years, photographed in 1990. This was before autism was a thing. John Fitzgerald Kennedy, aged 3, with his father and older brother Joseph, who died in World War II in the skies over Britain, 1920. Bad Maneuver, somewhere around 1960. Henri Giraud, Franklin D. Roosevelt, Charles de Gaulle and Winston Churchill at the Casablanca Conference, January 1943. A Sherman tank ploughing instead of a tractor, late 1940s, Chelyabinsk region, Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. Korean children in a war-ravaged area, Seoul, South Korea, March 1951. British fleet in the Maltese Grand Harbour illuminated on the occasion of Hirohito's visit in 1921. A parking lot in St. Louis, Missouri, 1953. Frida Kahlo paints while lying in her bed. Representatives of 15 republics of the USSR welcome guests of the 1980 Olympics, 1980. A Bosnian soldier returns fire at a Serb sniper who fired during a peaceful demonstration, April 6, 1992. Keanu Reeves in a Japanese advertising poster from the 90s. On August 23, 1885, the first circle of weightlifting lovers in Russia was opened in St. Petersburg. Meeting of British and Soviet sailors, Rosyth, May 29–31, 1944. Rare photographs of Iran air flight attendants in the years leading up to the 1979 revolution. A child on the street of besieged Leningrad near a poster reading "Destroy the German Monster, 1942. United Kingdom, 1958, Saturday matinee movie. Icarus, 695, 1985. Star Wars character C-3PO conducts the London Symphony Orchestra, London, 1978. Rally in honor of the National Day of the People's Republic of China, October 1st, 1951, Beijing. A crush in a line for toilet paper at a Tokyo supermarket. Japan, November 1st, 1973. British customs officials inspect crates containing £500,000 worth of gold imported from Soviet Russia. United Kingdom, 1928. Women are trained for police service, January 15, 1942. Walrus is on Ostankino Pond, Moscow, 1966. The dispersal of the Bonus Army in Washington, D.C., July 28, 1932. Itinerant musicians, Japan, 1900. Brigitte Bardot, 1958. Police officers repair a broken bicycle for a crying girl named Arzu, Azerbaijan TSR, 1980. A peasant woman at a loom, Kostroma Province, 1900s. Ernest Hemingway and his son on a hunting trip, Sun Valley, Idaho, United States, 1943. Michael Jackson, Sophia Loren and Sylvester Stallone at the 4th Annual American Cinema Awards, 1987. The limousine of United States President Lyndon Johnson, pelted with paintballs during protests against the Vietnam War. Washington, D.C., USA. 1966. Walking advertisement for roller skates, 19th century. Inflatable space station concept. An inflatable station for astronauts has been a dream of NASA since 1961, when the Goodyear Aircraft Corporation presented the first prototype of such a design. A boy shows a newspaper clipping, "The Nazis surrender. The Allies and Russia are informed of the surrender, 1945. An interesting snowblower, Boston, 1935. Sean Penn, 1982. Three men drinking margaritas underneath a painting of a margarita, 1960s. Wagon, 1915. Asylum workers wait for a patient to come down from a tree in London, 1895. Drinking fountains for blacks and whites, United States, Alabama, 1956. A girl plays chess with a chimpanzee at a zoo in London, 1955. July 1958. Soviet police disperse a Free Lebanon rally at the American Embassy. Honored Artist of the RSFSR Mikhail Rumyantsev, Clown Pencil, Moscow, USSR, 1942-43. Jackie Lockery, the first Miss USA, 1952. A Peugeot motorboat car with a boat hull on a car chassis, 1949. President Harry S. Truman rides through Berlin, Germany, 1945. Construction of the Twin Towers in New York City, the World Trade Center, 1970. A column of tennis players on Red Square, the Physical Culture Parade, June 30, 1935. Telephone engineer, 1925, London. A woman riding a reindeer next to a reindeer holding a cradle. Itelmen, Kamchatka Krai, Koryak Autonomous Okrug, Ust Kairuzovo, 1911. The Women's Volunteer Fire Brigade Training, London, England, 1926. The crew of the airship USS Macon, United States, 1933. Ozzy Osbourne with an elephant, 1980s. Dancing Until You Drop In Norrköping, Sweden, 1956. Vaccinating books with mothballs to keep them from infesting at the Cincinnati State Library, 1934, United States. Woman and her forbidden lover, a robot with a giant head. Tim Burton in the Batmobile, 1989. Corinna Everson was Ms. Olympia for 6 years in a row from 1984 to 1989.